Today we do an ILS approach to Dekalb, but then on the way back we have smoke in the cockpit and the engine is on fire. Yeah, so let's get started. Hey guys, it's me Maxim here from MA4Z Production, and today, as I already said in the intro, finally I did ILS with the localizer. Very simple. I'm going to do that again next time, except this time with the hood on. And then about the fire and the smoke in the cockpit, those are just maneuvers. Literally, there is a steep descent to do. That's with the smoke in the cockpit, and then the engine fire. Basically, there's a maneuver for that, and you have to watch to see how you do that. If you're on my Instagram, you would already have an idea of which maneuver is already which. But anyway, I will see you in the video, literally flying, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Okay, so when we're ready, we'll do a set of steep bands. If you're right, it's your choice. We'll do both eventually.
Right, I can start with the speed I have.
I'm sorry?
I can start with the speed I have.
What speed should you start it at, do you remember? At or below maneuvering speed, so...
Maneuvering 108 or...
maneuvering speed is 99. And then,
99?
so if you can't remember it, it's marked right there.
Okay, great. Alright, sound good. Maybe. Traffic Cherokee 847 Golf, taxi jet land to runway 27.
We lost altitude and we,
Hey, we did, I maintained it to, I aimed at this though.
we started at 24, so what altitude you start at is what the altitude you want to finish at. But the big thing is that you forgot to add power in that too. Remember, as we roll into the turn, we have the back pressure with the trim, but then we just add 100 or 200 RPM or so, just so that the airspeed stays the same, so we don't slow down the airplane too much.
Alright. Let's do another one. Alright, there's this gain a little bit of airspeed. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, do it right.
Okay. A little steep here.
Traffic, flight 2 about 6 south. So the field 2000 is going to be northwest bound, west of the field, fully traffic. Maintain the same altitude pretty much. As I started here.
Alright, so you have the airport in front of us here. It's kind of off in the distance there.
How far? Oh, I have it. Engine failure 65. West field, a lot over there, some over there. Right, pitch for 60. How long do you want me to be in this?
I want you to take it as if we're going to land it on the ground. So.
Alright. I remembered that you're going to do this to me, so I literally took out that paper, so right now I'm doing everything right, correct?
So far, okay, so what else comes next here?
Oh, best field. So I'm gonna fly still towards here, and then after that road I'm gonna turn and use some floss to the descend more since we're at the high altitude and at that field. Actually, well, yeah, at that field.
Okay.
And also, mayday, my instructor pull out the power on me. Traffic, Cherokee 842, 99 kilo, we have we are 10 miles from Dekalb.
Okay. Are we north, south, east, or west?
We are east of it.
Okay. And what's your engine restart?
You want me to restart now?
Well, what's the engine? We did the airspeed in the best field, and we made a mayday call, but we're missing something else here.
Checklist.
Yep.
So, operator in, Mr. Rich, start on this. So, do you want me to start yet?
What field are we going in for?
This one.
Pretty high for that.
Yep. So, I'm going to go, you see that little strip that looks like right there on that field? I'll just going down and pull it. Pull up the flaps. Yeah, a little bit high.
We'll go ahead and go around here. And why don't we get a right turn to, we'll call it 240. And we'll wait for the localizer to start coming in here. Please just give a minute here.
Alright, below.
And we'll start turning right here because here comes the localizer coming in. So we're going to turn right to our heading of 022. So listen to me very carefully. Set the power to 2,000 RPM here. And what we're going to do, nope, no flaps. So what we're going to do here is we're descending pretty quickly here. We want about a 500 foot per minute descent. So all we're going to do here is we're going to take the trim here, and we're going to just trim the nose down. So that way the airplane does much of the flying rather than you hand flying the airplane. So right now we would want to come to the left a little bit, and our glide slope is coming back.
We have a crosswind component.
Yep. Dekalb traffic, Cessna 539 around a kilo is about 4 mile final runway to Dekalb. We'll go ahead and trim the nose up just a little bit here. Yep, there we go. We'll get it back to about a 500 foot per minute descent. And what that will do is that'll hold the glide slope pretty much dead on there. Pretty easy with the flaps. Nope. Okay. Typically, when you do an ILS, you're either fully configured if you're flying a big airplane by the time you hit the final approach fix, or you, once you break out in a smaller airplane, that's when you'll add flaps and stuff.
Alright. First time landing with no flaps.
I don't know if we'll do a landing out of this here, or
Are we just gonna...
we'll go around and we'll do the...
We're not gonna roll?
Alright, we can like...
No, actually I want to do a go around. I was just asking. I never did a go around.
I'm sure you've done a go around.
Not at Schaumburg, a real airport, no.
So there you go. So it's a little bit easier when you're able to look outside.
It is, and this is like a helpful tool.
But next time we'll put you under the hood and have you do it.
No problem.
We'll see.
A little bit low here. Alright. Can I do like a low pass, like in the air shoes?
We can go ahead and add power And Dekalb traffic, Archer, excuse me, Cessna 5399 kilos going around runway 2, Dekalb. And we're departing the area to the east, Dekalb.
No more. Tower Tower 670 is 1 mile south, northbound, 2,100, show it.
So, we had a pretty big tailwind there, so I didn't want to land out of it.
Yeah, tail. You know, the only place in where I heard that towers allow tailwind landings is at San Francisco.
I really do not know about that.
It's very rare when they
I don't know too much about that, so.
but it's always headward, headward.
So it's at full power here, we'll climb up.
Yep. Another engine failure?
Not another engine failure, we're going to do the emergency descent.
Okay.
We're learning about that one. The 45-degree bank turn, and as we're descending.
Never cool. You never know.
It simulates like the smoke in the cockpit.
Okay.
That ring a bell now a little bit?
No.
No? Okay.
You never taught me that.
Okay.
You taught me cruise descent.
Yeah, it might have been like, I saw it in your lesson plans. It might have been like turning crosswind for 2A.
I'm just telling you right now, you can even check my YouTube channel. So,
Okay.
but hey, we're human. We always forget stuff, so I'm not blaming you.
No, it's okay. Maybe I misread it or something.
But let's do it anyway. I'm not.
Yeah, we'll climb up to 3,500 here. So if we have smoke in the cockpit, we want to get down on the ground pretty quickly, right?
Yes.
There's some fire somewhere in there. I don't want to be in an airplane that's on fire. I want to get on the ground ASAP and get out and away from the airplane. So what we would do is we would do what's called an emergency descent. What that is a traffic. Do a very quick descent where we bring the power back to idle, put the full flaps on, and then we bank the airplane at about 45 degrees of bank, and then we'll let the nose come down and drop so that we're flying at about 70 to 75 knots there at the top of the white arc, because if we go any faster we'd rip the flaps off, and that would be good.
Yep. So that is what is that?
Just on my right side there is DuPage.
Oh yes, sir. That's DuPage. Okay,
Alright, I'll take the airplane here.
you take the airplane.
Out of the airplane. Do a quick turn.
We're gonna do it here.
Yep.
So why can I? Are you gonna demonstrate?
Yeah, no, train phase. Of course I'm gonna let you do it. Alright. So we're gonna bring back the power here. Oh, so you see that airport right down there?
Water crossing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right there. Restricted on that.
That's the airport out here.
To the northwest, will be crossing northwest to southeast at 3,000.
So, on here, all of a sudden we have some smoke coming in from the cockpit from somewhere or another. So what we're going to do is we're going to power throttle all the way back, carbine on. We're in the white arc, or well, 10 degrees of flaps. We're now in the white arc. I'm going to dump the rest of the flaps here. I'm going to roll it into a 45-degree bank turn. We're going to the left here, so there is 45 degrees of bank. Trim the nose up just a little bit here.
Just so they're going to drop it.
Just stay just east of the airport. That would work out good for me.
You can see here.
I hear the airspeed dropping.
Roger that.
You can see we're descending at about 1,000 feet per minute here.
Yeah, the jumpers will be west of the airport, so.
So in one lap there, we lost 1,000 feet in altitude. So it's a pretty quick way to get back on the ground.
Schaumburg traffic, Cessna 63 Tango 10, northeast, landing Davenport.
Alright, we'll climb back up to 3,500. You kind of get the gist of it?
Yep.
Alright. And once we're at 3,500, we're good here. We'll level out here.
Yep. That's fun. Do this. Only 13 minutes still. Oh, thank you.
Yep.
A lifesaver.
Alright. So we have an engine, we have smoke in the cockpit here, so we'll bring that power back to idle. RP comes on. We're in the white arc, so just put them all down. There you go. Now, we're gonna roll the airplane over, 45 degrees of bank. There's 30. There's 45. Now give it some good up trim here.
Up trim?
Yep, because it's really easy to overspeed the airplane here. There we go.
Wow, we are dropping.
Morning traffic, 8 Echo Romeo in the downwind for 28. Morning traffic.
There you go, and we'll roll out here. Watch your there. Yeah, so you can feel it in your ears especially. Yeah, so give it some power there, give that carb heat back in. Alright, why don't we make a right turn to the east here. So we have an engine fire here, so what we would do is we would bring the mixture all the way back. We would turn the fuel selector all the way to off here, okay? And then what we would do is, since the engine would be all the way basically dead, all we'd have to do is we want to get as much air as possible over the nose, okay? So the easiest way to do that is just to push the nose over here and push the nose over and descend as fast as we can, get as much airspeed over that nose as possible.
And make sure you don't go over speed.
Yep, so we'll just dip the nose down just for a few seconds here and then we'll... So this one's pretty easy as well. It's more or less just procedures, so remembering to bring the mixture out and kill the end, and to remembering to bring the mixture out and remembering to turn the fuel selector off, the valve to off, so. We'll climb back up to 3,500 here.
Greater traffic, Cessna 260, South.
Alright.
Departing to...
What is that smoking? Uh-oh.
Greater.
Good.
And then...
Yep, just push that nose over.
I'm not pushing, I'm just letting it.
Yeah, basically all you have to do is just let it really sink. Alright, there, speed's coming up. Got a bunch of air rushing over the engine, looking good. Now we'll just bring that nose back up and we'll recover from there. And we'll stay at 3,000 feet here. Cover traffic, Cessna 539 kilo, about a mile to the north. Gonna overfly the field, midfield, tender left downwind, runway 29, Schaumburg.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just kind of combine a couple radio calls together. It's not too bad.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Nope, no.
See how much the wind is pushing us? Oh, it's going to be very, really brutal for me. Gonna have to make a flight about 10.
Yep, so my rule is once we cross, we're crossing right now. Out to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll start that left turn. And that'll put us onto the left downwind.
And then I'll call out my final. Because space is short.
Turn in face, wrong step, non-6, quickly.
A little fast, a little high.
Charlie First, Skype 539 Kings on final floor 29 Schaumburg. The chair just floated. Alright. Schaumburg traffic, Turkey 652, Whiskey about 2 miles south will be entering down West runway 29 Schaumburg, full stop. Alright. And also 65 for a smooth touchdown. And runway's main.
We're pulling a little away from the runway here. We're going to have a landing. Go. So try, so you round out about like 6 inches above the ground, which is okay, but you really don't have a lot of time from when you round out to when the airplane starts to sink. Ideally you want to round out about, 3 to 5 feet above the runway, because then you'll have a little bit more time for when the airplane starts to sink to add that back pressure, and that will make your landings a little bit smoother, okay?
Pull my heart out of my chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart.